Good morning, dear children. Welcome to B and CBSE English online class. Hope you all are doing good. Yes. So, children, before we start our today's class, I just wanna tell you something. Few points I just wanna share with you. So, children, whenever a teacher gives you some homework, don't hesitate to do that. Yes, it's your duty. You should complete your homework on time, and you are asked to take a snapshot and send it to the particular teachers after completing your homework or copying your notes in your notebooks. Is that no? So again and again, children, I'm reminding you, I know that you are good children and obedient, isn't it? So I know that you will obey the elders. So just after copying or completing your notes or your homework, don't forget to take a snapshot and send it to the teachers. And second thing, children, if you are having any doubts, you are welcome to call your teachers at any time, or if you don't want to call them, you just leave a message. So whenever they see a message, they'll leave you a quick reply. Okay, children, so don't forget that if you are having any doubt, or else if you do not understand what we are teaching through this YouTube, you just call the particular teacher. For example, today's topic you don't understand, you are missing today's Zoom interaction, no problem, just call the teacher. Okay, so privately you can talk with her, you can share the difficulties whatever you are facing when you are attending YouTube class. As children, don't forget that, keep it in your mind. Okay, and the next thing, the third one, what we have revised in our previous class, that is day before yesterday on Monday. Yes, chapter 2, prose, isn't it? A gift of chapels. After completing a revision, I have given you some questions. Yes, I have shared few questions in our WhatsApp group. What did I ask you to do? Yes, you should write the test, correct it by yourself, and then get signature from your parents, take a snapshot and send it to the particular teachers. Yes, not only for English subjects, my dear children, for all the subjects you just follow the same. Okay, we just want to confirm that whether our children, they are paying attention, they are attentive or not. Okay, children, don't hesitate to do that. Okay, yes, that's good, my dear children. So today we are going to revise chapter 2 poem, that is The Rebel. Yes, do you remember the poem? Yes, whatever we have learned in this poem, do you remember, my dear children? Yes, so today we just gonna revise it once again. So as usual, like day before yesterday, after this revision, I'll give you some questions. Children, take a piece of paper, write the answers, correct it, get signature, take a snapshot, send it to me. Yes, don't forget. Okay. Yes, let's start our class. Rebel. What's the meaning of rebel? Yes, rebel is a person who always disagrees with other people. Isn't it? Yes, rebel is a person who always disagrees with other people. Isn't it, children? This rebel never agrees with other people. If some group of people, they want to walk in the right hand side, he just wants to walk in the left hand side. So this is how whenever people are standing together, this rebel stands alone. Okay, so this is rebel, always stands in opposite side, always disagrees with other people. Okay, so who has written this poem? Yes, it's written by DJ Enright, isn't it, children? So in this poem, DJ Enright is explaining the attitude of a rebel. Yes, the characteristics of a rebel. So how a rebel behave in the school, how a rebel behave in society or in any other particular places. So how, and then the rebel wants to be different from others. Yes, this rebel, he or she doesn't want to be same like others. Instead, they want to be different from others. Okay children, the rebel wants to be different from others. So he or she always contradicts, always stand against others' opinion or suggestions or their doings. Okay children, so they always stand against, they always be the opposite side, okay, for the group of people. So these rebels, they always stand against the group. Yes. Okay, so what's the meaning of rebel? Rebel is a person who always disagrees with other people. You remember now? Yes, you are recalling what we have learned already in our previous classes. Yes, that's good then, my dear children. And then a poem starts like this. This rebel goes against the custom and tradition of the society. For example, if the people, they grow long hair, this rebel cuts his hair. On the other hand, people cuts his hair, this rebel grow long hair. Isn't it? Do you remember? Yeah. And then this rebel, he never talks when everybody is talking. Because he wants to be prominent, he wants to be different from others. That's why he never talks when everybody is talking. Yes, whereas he is always been talking when everybody sits quietly and listening something. Got it children? So when everybody talks, he shuts his mouth. When everybody sits quietly, he started talking, isn't it? Yeah, so this is a rebel, always stand against, always stand outside of the group. Okay, yes, this is how. He always makes some noise and he used to disturb the classes, he distracted the class. This is what happening here. Okay children, yes, and then differences in clothes of rebel to look distinguished from others. So this rebel, he wants to be distinguished from others. He wants to be different from others. That's why whenever all the people, they wear uniform, he appears in colored dress. When all the people come in colored dress, he'll appear in, yes, uniform. So this is how he used to do. Okay, and then his idea also contradicts others' idea. His opinion, idea, suggestion, everything, anything always contradicts others' idea. Okay, so for example, some people, they prefer dogs, he supports cats. Okay, if those guys, they prefer cats, he starts supporting dogs. Okay, so this is how his opinion is contradicting from others' opinion. Okay children, and then if people praise the sun, the rebel says sun is not required. There is a need for rain. Okay, if people, they long for the rain, he'll say that no need of rain, sun is good. Yes, this is the next stanza. And then what happened? When everybody gathers for a meeting or for any occasion, any function, he stays at home quietly and he makes himself busy by reading. Yes, because that is unnecessary at that time, because everyone is gathering there for a get-together party. What he is doing? He just makes himself at home and he is reading. He is making himself busy by reading. Okay children, whereas when everybody is busy by reading or doing their homework or any housework, household, etc., what he is doing? This rebel gathers his friends and make a get together, make a meeting. Okay, this is how he contradicts others' idea, others' doing, others' suggestion, etc. Okay children, and then the next one. When everybody asks for something, he rejects the same with thanks. Quite different from others. He just wants to be different from others. He wants to be prominent. He wants himself distinguished from other people. That's why when everybody asks for something, when they are welcoming something, he just rejects that. Okay, when everybody rejects a particular thing, he will welcome that. Okay, children, this is what he just showing his opposite side for the other people. So that's why he is called as a rebel. Why? Because always he stands against for a group. Yes, always he stand out of the group. He never ever agrees with a particular group. Instead, yes, he always disagrees. He doesn't abide, isn't it? Yes. And then the poet concludes like, it's good to have rebels in our society. Why? Why it's good to have rebels in our society? Why does the poet say like that? Because nowadays there are a lot of people, yes, most of the people, they are shutting their mouth. They are quietly moving away whenever they see some problem in the society. But this kind of rebels can raise voice against the problems such as caste discrimination, racism, child labor, child abuse, etc. Okay, but it's not good to become a social rebel. Okay, you are welcome to question against these wrongdoings. Whereas it's not good to become a social rebel. You should not form a groupism. You should not go against the tradition. Yes, there are some customs and traditions that we are following in the society. You should not go against for that, okay, but you can have the rights to raise your voice against the problems, against the violence. This poet, he gives you some suggestions. Okay, children, the first one is, should tolerate the social rebels whom we have already. So in our society, we are already having some social rebels. Okay, some groups we are already having, they are standing against some things and they are raising their voice. So they are social rebels. They formed a group and they were raising their voices already. Okay, so for those people, no problem, we can just tolerate. Okay, without them life might be bored. Yes, he is saying that without those social rebels life might be bored. Because just think of a society, no one is there to raise their voice against the violence. No one is there to talk back the people, those who are oppressing the poor people. How it will be? Yes, we still will be we might be the slaves, isn't it? So there should be some people like social rebels. Okay, so already we are having no problem tolerate them, because without them life might be bored. This is how he concludes. He concludes his poem. So what's the title of the poem? The Rebels. The Rebel. Yes. Okay. And then next, walking with a poem. Yes. First one. If someone doesn't wear a uniform to school, what do you think the teacher will say? Yes. It's your thing, my dear children. Whatever you are thinking, the answers may be vary. You can write your answers, no problem. Yes. So what you are thinking, if someone doesn't wear a uniform to school, yes, what will the teacher say? It's your opinion. You can write this. Take a piece of paper and write this. Okay. What will happen? If the person is celebrating his or her birthday, no problem. He or she is allowed to wear colored dress. Or else what will happen? The teacher might punish the rebel, because everyone is wearing uniform. Yes, only the rebel, he or she wears colored dress. Okay, yes. And the next question. When everyone wants a clear sky, what does the rebel want most? Yes, you know the answer. What's the answer, dear children? Yes, when everyone is praising the sun, wow, such a clear sky we are having today. When everyone is doing that, this rebel, he is waiting for the rain, isn't it? Yeah, so he need the rain most, isn't it, children? When everyone wants a clear sky, he needs the rain. Okay, and the next question: if a rebel has a dog for a pet, what is everyone else likely to have? Yes, if rebel has a dog, everyone suggests cats, isn't it? So this is the easy question. Okay, yes, children. And the next one: why is it good to have rebels? Yes, it's good to have social rebels because, yes, without them the life might be bored, isn't it? Yes, and one more thing you can say that it's good to have the rebels because they are the people, they are questioning the people, those who are oppressing the poor people. Yes, those who are doing violence, those who are committing mistakes, isn't it? They are standing against of them and they are raising their voice against of them, isn't it? So it's good to have some kind of rebels like that. Okay, and the next one: why is it not good to be a rebel oneself? Yes, you can be the rebel, no problem, but you should not be the social rebel. Yes, why? Because we might create some problem. We might go against the customs and traditions that already we have in our society. So, one should not be a rebel. So, it's the suggestions by, yes, suggestion by the poets in right, isn't it? And then children, let's wind up our class here. After this class, you just check your WhatsApp group. I'll send some questions. Find the answers, my dear children. Okay, so easy questions. I'll be giving you some one words. Just read the poem and find the answers. Please, my dear children, again and again I'm reminding you, after writing, correct it. Get signature from your parents, take a snapshot and send it to me, not only for English subjects, for all the subjects. What are the subjects you are given homework, you just follow the same. Yes, okay children, till we meet in our next class. Bye for now, stay home, stay safe. Thank you children, have a nice day.